Good day and welcome to the Saturday wrap-up show. My name is Jesse Jackson Kauraitha and I will be your host for the next 30 minutes or so. We start off at the Hage Cup Stadium where the Namibia Rugby Union hosted an international friendly involving Namibia's rugby national team as well as the Air Link Pumas. It was, however, not Namibia's day after a dominating display that is by the Air Link Pumas. They a 59-19 win for the Air Link Pumas. Let's enjoy some of the highlights.
Ons kyk gou die hoogtepunte van hierdie wedstryd, vriendskaplike wedstryd tussen die Air Link Pumas en die Welwitschers. En natuurlik voorbereiding vir Namibia se rugbytoets aanstaande naweek teen Italië, Vrydagmiddag 3:00 hierso in die Hage Cup Stadion. So die Pumas wat eerste op die telbord was, het wat voorspelbaar met hierdie lynstaandryf deur Jandrey Louser gewen en die 3 wat gedruk is deur hulle nommer 6 flank. Andrei Forsier natuurlijk. En Deinrich Versagi wat die goal getref het met sy eerste doelskop. 7 punte op die telbord. Jurgen Meyer wat daar so suksesvol meegeding het en die bal teruggewen het vir hy van hy hoë skop af. Hierso die Pumas dadelik op die aanval met hulle nommer 12 Wian van Niekerk vinnig teruggewen, vinnig deur die hande van Tiaan de Klerk en hy stuur sy mede-Namibier JC Nel oor vir die Pumas se tweede 3 wat die telling in daardie stadium 14-0 gemaak het saam met die doelskop deur Deinrich Versagi. Namibia wat ook so nou en dan aan die gang gekom het, bietjie paar fases by mekaar gesit het. Jacques Tron en André van den Berg het gekombineer het. Daar is 'n skakelpaar. En hierso Jurgen Meyer wat vir Cliven Louser deurgestuur het vir sy 3. Cliven Louser wat later in die tweede helfte die veld verlaat het met 'n besering. André van den Berg wat daai skop tussen die paal deur geskop het. Namibia se eerste 7 punte vir die Welwitschers. 14-7 die telling in daai stadium toe hierdie vinnige beweging en vinnig ingesny, goeie lyn gehardloop daar deur JC Nel en gee binne toe vir sy skramskakel en onderkaptein Ross Broad, die Kanadees van die Pumas wat daar onder die paal gaan druk. Maklike doelskop vir hulle loskakel. Deinrich Versagi skop hom tussen die paal deur en die telling in daai stadium 21 punte teenoor 7 toe die tweede 3 van Namibia. Goeie breekslag hierso deur André van den Berg terug aangee na sy skakelmaat Jacques Tron toe. Skiet 'n lang aangee uit daar na die vleuel Kurian Majid toe en vinnige besit vir Jacques Tron. Vinnige besit vir Jacques Tron gewees en hy Temushi Kufa wat daar gekeer is en uiteindelik hierdie lynstaan dryf wat nou maar weer gevorder het en uiteindelik Danko Burger wat daai beweging afrond met sy derde 3-2 naweek. Hy het natuurlik ook 2-3 gedruk laas naweek teen Uganda. Redelike maklike doelskop vir André van den Berg wat hy mee suksesvol was, maar die Pumas wat sommer dadelik terug op die aanval was en vinnige skopie daar in die doelgebied deur die nommer 9 Ross Broad vir die 3 van die Pumas net voor rustyd wat Lundi Msenge gedruk het en die telling dan in daai stadium rustyd 26 punte teenoor 14, 12 punte verskil. Die Pumas wat dan in die tweede helfte ook die telling weggevat het van die Namibiërs af. Stelselmatig En hierso was dit die vleuel natuurlik. Darren Adonis, die nommer 11. Goeie beweging na die linkerkant toe, voortdurend vinnige fases. En Deinrich Versaghi van die kantlyn af suksesvol met daai doelskop om dan die telling te laat aanskuif na 33-14 toe. Die hakker wat oorgeneem het, Darnell Osuagwu, gevaarlike baldraer en hy het sy arm uitgestrek en hy het 3 gedruk. Onlang met AJ Kearns en Jurgen Meyer wat nie genoeg gehad het om te keer nie. Nog 'n doelskop wat suksesvol tussen die pale deur was, die telling laat opskuif na 40 toe. En hierso is die insident waar Cliven Loubser dan hard geval het daar onder 'n hoë skop grond toe gebring is en die veld verlaat het. Die Pumas meedoenloos op die aanval en dit was dan hulle volgende 3 gewees deur hulle kaptein, die nommer 7, Willie Engelbreg. So 'n lang aangee na die regterveld Stefan Kutse toe en dan 2 binne aangee later is dit JC Nel, die buitesenter wat sy tweede 3 van die dag gaan druk. Stefan Kutse wat suksesvol was met daai doelskop en toe het ons hierdie onderskepping gesien deur Godwin Silvanus diep in sy eie kwartgebied oor 'n plat getrek en genaal vir die hoek. Daar was 'n Puma wat hom gejaag het, maar hy het oorgeduik. Darren Adonis het hom toe nie kon inhaal nie en Godwin Silvanus wat die 3 gaan druk daar in die hoekie. Doelskop wat onsuksesvol was van André van der Berg. En daar sien ons dan die eindtelling 59.
Lovely to see you guys here in Namibia again. Just tell me how much of a challenge did the Velvetas give you guys in preparations for your upcoming leagues?
Yeah, so it's always nice to come to Namibia. Nice outing. It's always hard playing against Velvetas, and the crowd is always nice to us, and people around Windhoek is very nice to us. And this is our first pre-season game. We're playing Uganda next week, and for our preparation for Currie Cup. And yeah, it was a nice outing. Bit of discipline issues, but other than that, I think it went well.
Okay. For preseason, I think this is important for you guys to just get that first game in and to start pushing forward. Positives to take from the game and a few negatives that you guys can maybe work on after this one?
Yeah, so like I said, the discipline is something we can always work on. And positives is like a lot of players got some minutes behind the belt now, so now we can just keep on with the combinations and keep on going forward.
Okay. Uganda up next. Are you guys ready for that one?
Yes, it's going to be a nice game.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Okay, cool. Thanks, brother. Well, viewers, there you have it. I have to say it first and foremost, I love my job. This is most probably the best job ever. I just got to interview the captain of the Air Link Pumas, and my heart is full. A wonderful match that we did have. That's all the time that we have for you here. Back to you guys in the studio.
Vir die Pumas, 19 punte vir die Velvetas. Ons is volgende Vrydag terug en ons hoop dan dat Namibia 'n goeie vertoning sal kan lewer teen die hoër aangeskrewe span wat hier gaan toer Italië. Dan eers alles van my af, Andrew Poelman en ons NTV span hier so by die Hagegangop stadion. Tot 'n volgende keer.
Well, Namibia's big match, next match is against Italy. It is going to be an incredible one as well. The Italians visiting Namibia to face off the Namibian team there. Now, there was also a match in the Namibia Rugby Union First Division, and Etosha Lions came short here of a victory and lost to Oranjemund Rugby Club 19-10 in an emphatic match. Let's enjoy some of those highlights.
Ja, so die hoogtepunte van die eerste helfte, die Etosha Lions wat eerste op die tellbord was met daai strafdoel deur Franklin Bush. Die Etosha Lions wat af en toe hierso vir die buitesenter in spasie geplaas het, Divan Steyn op die aanval gebly is, maar dan toe die bal verloor daar in die kwartgebied. Ongelukkig vir hulle. Die eerste poging van Gino Wilson Pala toe. Sy skop wat van die paal af weggespat het en die manne wat opgevolg het, ongelukkig 'n bietjie oorhaastig daar en hierso was ook een van die verlore kanse vir Oranje Moed gewees met 'n aanslaan van daai binne aangee af. Oranje Moed wat egter wel hulle voete gevind het en uiteindelik hierdie 3 geskep het, binne aangee van die 10 af, daarna Gino Wilson toe, die nommer 15, wat die 3 gedruk het. 5 waardevolle punte voor die pale en ook self tussen die pale deurgeskop het, Gino Wilson. Hierso was een van Tsumeb se kanse, George Turner wat pale toe wou geskop het en Miguel Bush die wat daar so van die bal gebring het in die kegel en skeieregter sê die man wat pale toe skop moet self die bal stel. Bietjie oorhaastigheid daar aan die kant van die Etosha Lions. Hierdie 3 wat ook wel toegeken is. Dit was die tweede 3 vir Oranje Moed en hierso is hulle derde 3 gewees, die nommer 8 Keenan Bekes wat daar oorbars daar van 'n tikskoppie af wat hulle naby hierdie doel gevat het. En die telling in daai stadium was 19-3 met hierdie doelskop wat ook tussen die pale deur gestuur is deur hulle heel agter Gino Wilson, die kaptein van Oranje Moed. Oranje Moed hier in 'n goeie posisie geplaas om vir die eerste keer in hulle bestaan dalk hierdie liga te wen en hierso was dit Etosha Lions se terugvegpoging met hulle nommer 8 wat daai 3 gaan druk het, Nguvicha Charonda. En dit was Franklin Bush wat die 2 punte bygevoeg het om Etosha Lions se agterstand te laat kramp. Hulle is nou net 9 punte agter, 19 punte teenoor 10 met rustyd. Uitbreek.
Now, in the United Arab Emirates, it was indeed a thrilling match between Namibia and Singapore. The gold match played in that country. The tournament started off well for the Namibians and they made it count in the final match, the gold match, after beating Singapore 62-53. The team has been doing well throughout the competition, going on undefeated and managing to win the gold match. Congratulations to Namibia there. Now let's enjoy some of the footage from that tournament.
On court today, but it would be Graham from the United States of America team because she just grew so much in the competition. But today, for me, the goalkeeper from Namibia.
The moment we have all been waiting for, the gold medals awarded to our champions of the Dubai Holding Community Management UAE Netball Cup 2025. Please put your hands together and make some noise for Team Namibia.
what a way to complete that tournament there. Congratulations once again to Namibia, and I'm sure that many of those well wishes and good luck and well the congratulatory messages will be flowing in for the team. Well, we also have some interview with Heiko Kesselman, who hosted the second volleyball tournament at the DTS. Let's hear from him.
We are here with Mr. Heiko Kesselman. He's the tournament director of this second tournament, the Liquid Fruit Winter Classic. Mr. Kesselman, please tell us more about this competition.
Yes, we have 45 two-a-side teams and 10 four-a-side social teams that are participating here on this Saturday at DTS. So with the two-a-sides, we have got 15 men teams, we've got 11 junior boys and 11 junior girls teams and 8 ladies teams. And we're looking forward to a nice competition, which has started now at 8 o'clock already. And well, it's a perfect venue and a perfect weather today.
Okay, please tell us about the just what's in it for the athletes. Just how important is this competition for them?
We have, for example, in the men's category, 2 under 21 junior boys that are going to play next weekend in Morocco at the under 21 African Championships. And we've got another team, another junior team in the ladies and also in the boys team. So we're going to be there with 3 teams. So this is a good preparation for them. And we're looking forward that we are internationally exposed this year again on the African continent and hopefully qualify also for the World Championships under 21. So this is also the platform here for the juniors to showcase and to qualify for international competitions. There will be still under 18 African Championships and also other championships like Youth Olympic Games qualifications. So this is a platform here where we enjoy youth players especially to showcase and to improve their skills.
Okay, Mr. Kesselman, before I do let you go, just to the audience, what can they expect from today's competition?
I think at the end, like in the afternoon when we get to the semi-finals and finals, we will have definitely the best beach volleyball that you can see here in this country. We also have from the Region 5 national team that are competing in 2 weeks' time. We've got those players also using this opportunity to get experience on the beach. So I think this is also like a preparation for them, and spectators can watch very good games in 5 categories.
Okay, now Mr. Kesselman, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
In basketball, Quality Basketball Club beat the Unam Wolves 84-77 in the Basketball Premier League match after the mid-season break. Let's now hear from Captain Samuel Waindama.
Hello, my name is Samuel Waindama, captain of QBC. We just had our first win against Wolves for the season. It's a major win for us because this kind of the second round we're losing. But this is the second round. We gotta get up. We pull up our socks. The boys came through, and we do want it to be done. So yeah, on to the next one.
The Namibia table tennis also held its senior national championship today in the capital city, where it serves as the preparations for the AUS Region 5 Games. Let us hear from Rudy Saunderson.
We are here with the NTT president, Mr. Rudy, here at the Namibian Table Tennis Open Championships. Mr. Rudy, please tell us what transpired here.
Yes, this is the 2025 Namibia National Table Tennis Championships. And this year it is quite unique because it's also serving as the last preparations for our senior national team and our junior national team. So if you look at our junior national team, they will be taking part in the Youth AUSC Region 5 Youth Championships from the 5th of July. And shortly after that, within 2 weeks after the conclusion of the Junior Championships, the seniors will engage with the seniors of the region. And that competition is serving as qualifiers to participate in the African Championships. So this championships is very unique, it's very special, it's very important And you will see junior players, the top junior players are participating today, top senior players. And there's also some regional players from South Africa that also joined us for this event because it is an open event. So it's electrifying. We've already seen some very, very good matches. And I tell you, it's going to be electrifying today.
Okay, you mentioned that we are also joined by the junior players. Please tell us more about them. Who are they?
So we've got a number. So there's a team of 4 men players. There's a team of 4 ladies players, and they will participate in the under-19 championships. And all of them are below 16 and below. So there's if you they're all at the back. In fact, the one semi-finals in the seniors are just played by 2 teams from the junior boys and junior girls.
Oh, that's right. Okay, no, Rudy, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you, and thank you for the exposure. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, our Formula One expert, Irina Marie van der Walt, is on standby to give us the latest news in terms of that sport. I'm sure she has shared many of her expertise on this show, and she always has more to deliver. Let's hear from her.
We are going to the Grand Prix, baby. Not quite yet, but that does seem to be the sentiment of the South African and Namibian Formula One fans, and I think Formula One fans all over the African continent following the latest news about the Kyalami Grand Prix track. But it's not quite time to get packing to go to the Grand Prix. So what the latest news about Kyalami basically means is that Kyalami has received approval from the FIA surrounding final changes and designs for final changes that need to be made to the circuit in order to upgrade it to FIA Grade 1 certification level. And that would mean, should Kyalami make these changes and get FIA Grade 1 certification, then they are able to host a Formula One Grand Prix. It does not mean that they will then automatically host a Formula One Grand Prix if they have FIA Grade 1 certification. It just means that they are then able to, that they are then up to the standard of hosting a Formula One Grand Prix. After that, there are still talks that have to take place with FIA, with F1 and its owners, of which the FIA is one. There are still discussions that have to take place with F1 and its owners around hosting a Grand Prix at Kyalami. But this is nonetheless a very, very important step because it actually this time puts Kyalami in the running. And I think for the first time in a long time, Kyalami is officially or will officially be in the running after these upgrades. Important to note, Kyalami is not at the present moment in the running. It is not. There are still upgrades that need to be made, small upgrades, no changes to the layout, but changes that need to be made in terms of things like runoff areas, drainage systems, and curbs before Kyalami will be up to the required standard to host a Formula One Grand Prix. After that, Kyalami can then vie to get a spot on the Formula One calendar. Now, one imagines that there won't be too much resistance to having Kyalami on the Formula One calendar, given the major support that there's been, personalities like Lewis Hamilton, Günther Steiner, who have all, said that they support and really want a Grand Prix in Africa on the Formula One calendar. So one imagines that it's not going to take decades before Formula One is back in Africa, but it's not going to happen next weekend and probably not even next year. So in short, Kyalami now has approval from the FIA on certain designs to make certain changes to the circuit before it can then vie to get onto the Formula One calendar. So it's not going to happen soon, but like I said, for the first time in a long time, Africa and African track, and specifically Kyalami, are now in the running to hopefully in the relatively near future host a Formula One Grand Prix. But it will likely take at least a year or two more, maybe even three, before Kailami is back on the Formula One calendar.
The build-up towards the FIFA 2026 World Cup is currently underway in the United States of America, and it has already started with the FIFA Club World Cup. Now, on the Sunday drop, the matches that will be taking place tomorrow at 6 p.m., it will be Juventus, the Italians, against Wydad AC. That match is anticipated to be a very important clash. We know that Juventus has been doing well in the Italian Serie A, and they will be in action against that team. Now, Real Madrid faces Pachuca. The former Spanish champions will need to bounce back and do something special in that match. They have not started that competition firing on all cylinders, and they will need to come up with a big performance in order to beat Pachuca in that match. The match will be played at 9 p.m. tomorrow. It is indeed a classic one. And then RB Salzburg facing Al Hilal, that is on Monday, the 23rd of June at 12 a.m. Then Man City will also be in action on Monday, 23rd June against Al Ain. In that match, it will be at 3 a.m. in the morning. Of course, those are Namibian times, because we know these matches in the USA, we do not have the same world times. So it is indeed going to be an incredible FIFA World Cup that we have been anticipating. We have teams from Africa that are also competing in that one, including the likes of Mamelodi Sundowns, who are in action today. Well, that is it from me, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha. Goodbye.